Hello everyone and welcome back to the diotti.com YouTube channel. This modern, eye-catching designer dining room chair is Darcey, the protagonist of today's product review. The chair is available in several versions and all of them are super stylish and highly customizable. Let's dive in and discover all the details. The four versions available for the Darcey chair are a standard backrest with a metal structure, a standard backrest with a wooden structure, or a curved backrest to create a mini armchair design like this with a metal structure or a wooden structure. Here in the showroom, we have the mini armchair design with the stylish enveloping curved backrest and the tubular metal structure. Now, all versions of the Darcey chair have a relatively low total height of 79 centimeters, and in this case, the metal version with the curved backrest, the seat width is 52 centimeters and the depth is 53 centimeters. However, bear in mind that in the version with a regular backrest, the width is slightly reduced to 48 centimeters. Bear in mind that all versions of the wooden chair have a width of 54 centimeters and a depth of 49 centimeters on the other hand. Now, with regards to comfort, seeing as the dimensions of each different chair vary only slightly, comfort is more or less the same in each chair. However, it must be said that obviously the version with the beautiful curved backrest is a lot more enveloping and welcoming and also provides a place for one to rest their arms. Bear in mind though that this backrest does mean that the chair cannot be fully pushed under the table. This is, technically speaking, a chair with a rounded mini armchair or bucket-shaped design. However, the fact that the backrest is open at the back gives it an aesthetically light feel, and it doesn't have that heavy, full appearance of your average bucket-shaped or mini armchair design. This chair would be perfect perhaps at the head of the table with this more important backrest, paired with the chairs with the regular backrest around the other sides of the table. Just to give you an idea of real life dimensions of this chair, bear in mind that I have a height of about 170 centimeters and the curved enveloping backrest comfortably gives me support just up to below the shoulders. Taking a close look at the backrest of the Darcey chair, we notice that the tubular metal structure itself, instead of being just attached directly to the backrest with screws, it appears to vanish into the material. And this stunning detail is one of the things that sets this chair apart from others and distinguishes it. If you love the design of the Darcey chair, you're in luck because there are also bar stools from the Darcey collection available with the same design with a tubular metal structure or in beech wood. This allows for the creation of complete compositions. Imagine, for example, a modern open plan living space with bar stools in the kitchen and the chairs at a dining area close by. This would be absolutely beautiful. Moving along, let's chat about the available materials and finishes for the modern chair Darcey. So for the upholstery, which is not removable, you can choose from our entire collection of fabrics, velvets, faux leathers and leathers. Heightening customizability, bear in mind that when it comes to the wooden version, you can choose to have a backrest that is either entirely upholstered or upholstered on the inner section and then a retro section in beech wood in a finish of your choice. And this will be absolutely stunning and create a beautiful contrast between wood and the chosen material. Now, when it comes to the structure, this is also a highly customizable feature of the chair. And in the metal version, you can choose from starting off two classic royal colors, which are black and white, or instead you can choose a structure with a chrome or brass finish. The chrome finish can give an old school Bauhaus kind of style, which can be beautiful, or instead you could opt for the brass finish, which while this can be a little bit old-fashioned, some would say, it can be absolutely stunning and heighten the elegant feel of the chair when paired with a refined fabric such as velvet. Furthermore, you can choose from a range of 12 lacquers or additionally from the entire RAL color scale. This means that you can really fine-tune the color that you choose for the structure, and it allows you to create possibly a tone-on-tone scheme with the structure almost perfectly matching the color of the fabric as we've done here. Here our chair is in this earthy coral pinkish color with a tone-on-tone scheme, with the roll matte lacquered metal structure and the fabric sienna, which is a 100% natural chenille fabric. So what is the difference between stained beech wood and matte lacquered beech wood, or any wood for that matter? So here I've brought two samples, and as you can see, both of the woods have clearly been colored with the color of your choice. However, the matte lacquered version is completely covered and you do not perceive the natural lines of the wood underneath. And the stained version, while a color has been added, you still perceive the slight changes in the shades of the wood underneath and the different lines and natural markings. So it really depends on what kind of finish you prefer for your chair or any furniture. However, it must be said that beech wood is a wood that is not very absorbent compared to other woods, and therefore in general any color, any finish shows up a lot more vibrant on top of the wood. Furthermore, beech wood has a fantastic quality and price relationship. After discussing all of the chair versions, dimensions, materials and finishes available for the Darcey chair, it can be said that this chair creates a starting point for you to create the ideal chair for your modern living room, dining room or kitchen, and you can steer the design in the direction that fits your personal interior design style. We've come to the end of today's product review on the modern, highly customizable chair, Darcey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, and you can also subscribe to our channel if you'd like to catch other product reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.